What's up, guys? Welcome back to So Many Parks, So Little Time, or as I like to call it, Screaming Past Lithuania. So today we are at the Great Escape in Queensbury, New York, just outside of Lake George, and this is a Six Flags park. However, it is a very, very interesting Six Flags park in that it doesn't feel at all like a Six Flags park. While it has some of the big major thrill rides and some of the corporate aspect to it, like ads everywhere and whatnot, there's a lot of charm, there's a lot of good theming, and even though it's in Eastern New York, it has that New England feel, and a lot of people do consider Eastern New York and parts of upstate New York to be a part of that New England region, so yeah, this can be included in the collection of New England theme parks that we've been stopping at. So once again, it's been a while since I've been to this park. Not much has been added, but they do have a new for 2021 attraction that we might check out later, but for now, let's go to the back of the park where the real thrills are. Oh, I thought they were gonna go straight to guest relations.
What?
Thought they were gonna go straight to guest relations. is an excellent classic wooden roller coaster. It has a very bizarre history in that it was built from the parts using the Crystal Beach Cyclone, which was one of the most extreme roller coasters ever built. It was built in Ontario at Crystal Beach, and then after that park closed, it was moved here to the Great Escape. As for the ride itself, it is a Herbert Schmeck creation, and it actually looks and rides very similar to Phoenix at Knoebels. However, it's not nearly as extreme, and even though the last time I was here it was running very, very fast with insane ejector air time, it's not quite up to that standard this visit. Don't get me wrong, it is still a fantastic roller coaster, but man oh man, I long for those days where it was just ripping over those hills, and it takes those turns a lot faster than Phoenix takes its turns. So while it may go down a couple spots in my rankings, who cares about rankings? It's a fantastic roller coaster, and you should absolutely make a stop to the Great Escape, if anything, for this roller coaster. It's tucked away in the back, so it rarely has a line, so yeah, come to this Great Escape, go to the back of the park, marathon this thing over and over again. You'll love it. So, big shock, Alpine Bobsleds is not open. These days it's closed far more than it's open, so it doesn't come to any real surprise. I have ridden this coaster before, so again, no big deal, but it would be nice to see this reopen since there's so few bobsleds left in the world, especially intimate ones. Probably not going to ride this today, but maybe next time. Alright, gotta go small. And suddenly we're big. Or we're small, but everything's big here. Is that legal in New York? I completely forgot that this place has an indoor scrambler. That's really awesome. This definitely needs to become more of a thing. Oh my goodness, these things are so good. This one was a lot faster than the one at Funtown and the one at Canopy. Not so much on lights and sounds, but definitely more intense.
Yeah, I just wanna feel alive with you.
Blaster is a perfectly serviceable mine train. Serviceable in the fact that it's a very good fit for the Great Escape, and it's great for families, great for little kids. But for coaster enthusiasts and thrill seekers, yeah, this is definitely one of the weakest mine train coasters out there. This one does seemingly more meandering than other mine trains I've been on, and then just when it starts to actually get interesting, the ride comes to an end. So yeah, it's far from my favorite mine train. It's probably towards the bottom of my favorite coasters list, but it looks great in its location, and I'm glad that the Great Escape was able to give this coaster another chance. Theming for this section is seriously impressive. For Six Flags Park, that is. But, yeah, you don't get this kind of quality detail in many other Six Flags parks out there.
They did close it?
They closed it, I guess.
Comet's not really a roller coaster.
Dude, Outlaw was so much fun. It is nowhere near the most intense skyscraper. I leave that one to, you know... But for Six Flags ride, they run it really, really well. And I especially like that this is a higher capacity version, so they don't have to make it an upcharge attraction. You can wait for this ride, and the wait wasn't all that long. And yeah, very, very fun ride. I hope that more of these pop up at more Six Flags parks, because this is a very good addition for the Great Escape. Much needed. They haven't gotten a real thrill ride here in a while, and this fits that bill perfectly. I mean, it could be worse. Lately on aero coasters, I've been forcing the tops of my shoulders into the bottoms of the restraints so that my head sticks up above the those restraints, and it makes the ride better, but yeah, it's definitely a bit on the jerky side. I will say though, the ride looks absolutely fantastic in its location. It's definitely an eye-popping coaster, I'll give it that. Yep. It's actually nice and cool in here. Again, this is a Six Flags park. Captain Ahab's white whale is looking a little pink. So that was The Great Escape in Queensbury, New York, and man, this is a really, really fun park that oftentimes does not feel like a Six Flags park. This place really does skirt the line between the feel of a family-owned park, a New England park, as well as, you know, that typical corporate Six Flags park feeling. But overall, it makes for a very fun experience and something very different than what you can get from Six Flags' normal repertoire. The coasters, Comet is a lot of fun, but the other coaster selection, they're nothing too special. But overall, you don't necessarily come to the New England parks for the roller coasters, but for, you know, that special, quaint feeling that you can't really get at many other parks outside of the region. So yeah, if you're in New York, if you're in Lake George, if you're in New England, stop by The Great Escape. This is a very fun park with some very fun rides and very fun time, regardless of your opinion on Six Flags as a chain. So it is starting to rain now, so I'm going to end the video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. We'll see which park we're at. Take care.